Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is October 7th, 2017. Why am I telling you today? Because today is World Card Making Day. And I like making cards, so why not get in on the card making frenzy? I don't know any of the ramifications for it. We're just going to make some cards really quickly. My little roommate is down for his nap. It's very late in the afternoon, and he could possibly wake up at any time. We're going to be using this assorted white cardstock by Card Warehouse. I got this last September, hopefully, I think, because it's not September, but that doesn't mean anything. Because as you know, sometimes the stock comes out earlier, but I got a few of these, and I was like, yes, $1.99 is great for card bases. I don't have to worry about much. And here we are. I will tell you that I think these cards are a little bit off. So if you're into perfection, like making sure it's super duper perfect, you may want to just get your own paper and score it. I wouldn't even waste my time buying this paper to rescore it. This is some shiny paper, and this is dull. I do like that about the card. You know, when you get assorted, that's what they mean. It's assorted. And I'm going to use this purple because I'm going to make a Halloween card. And this is more of a plum color than purple, true purple. You know, it's more purple, in my opinion, is more grapey, a grapey color. And this is more of like a plum, a deep plum color. This is the color lipstick that I like to wear, but not matte. I know that's like, what? I do wear lipstick from time to time. Not often, though. I think I already told y'all this. Whenever I find something to keep, like if I find a lipstick that I love or like, I usually try to get 2 or 3 tubes of it, or sticks, or whatever you want to call them, tubes, because the companies tends to stop making that color, brand, whatever, and I'm left looking for more lipstick. I have a lot of shades that I like, but none that say, hey, wear me all the time. So anyway, I'm going to be using this paper chain garland, and I'm also going to be using this in the swap, some of my Halloween swaps. But I was packing up and I saw this today, and I was like, hey, you could use that for some swaps for a whole bunch of things. And see, so this is how it looks if you're interested. I don't know if Michael's has them this year, and I don't even know if I bought them or not. It's double-sided, so it has the little eyeballs, and then it has this. I really wish that I had my crafty game together, because you know I could put something like I got my eye on you, something cutesy, funny, random, but I don't have my craft act together yet. One day, very soon, hopefully. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut this, where I need to measure it out a little bit better than eyeballing it, because you all know that I am horrible at keeping things straight and keeping them lined up. I went to Hobby Lobby today, and I bought everything on clearance except for one thing, and the one thing that I bought, I really needed it, and I thought I was getting a good deal at the store that I got it at, you know, Hobby Lobby. So that's why I got it. I'm going to make a banner. Lately I've been making cards, and you haven't seen these because, you know, they're coming up, but I've been making cards in the same card, just in different dimension. And so Janet taught me how to do this, even though she doesn't know she did. She did a tutorial for me for something else, and I was taking notes on everything that she was doing. I never did this before, like try to make a banner like that. I don't know why. Some things I need to stop doubting myself in, and other things I know that I can do, I'm just, you know, afraid of not doing them properly. But I'm going to just get over that one day. Today is definitely not that day, but I'm one step closer to getting over it, I guess you could say. And so I'm going to use that one here, and then I'm going to use this one on here, I think. we will see. So now I'm going to use some tear tape, and I'm going to tear it along the line. And this, you know, whenever you're creating any kind of card, it doesn't have to be super perfect unless you want it to be super perfect. And you know, we're all striving for perfection when it comes to making our cards, unless we're like, oh, I don't really care about it. But you know, most of the time we are trying to make perfect cards, or semi-perfect cards, the cards that we think people will like. And what I'm finding out is that people like what you create if you like what you create. And so sometimes I have a hard time remembering that and telling myself that. But you know, I'm gonna get better, I promise. I keep telling myself that I need to not doubt myself so much when I craft. And I haven't been crafting a long time, so I really try to remind myself that, you know, some of the people that have been crafting for a long time, they're pros. You know, they're pros at it, and I'm not. And so I worry myself into thinking that what I've created isn't good enough, and it's good enough. But you know, I do have self-doubt sometimes. And now I'm sharing with you that self-doubt. I wish I had embossing stuff. I do have it, but I don't know where it's at. You know, we're just gonna have to roll with it. I may put a strip over there, but I like this. It's kind of dark, and it's okay. Where's the tape? It just says boo on here. I really wish I had some eyeballs to say I got my eye on you, or I see you, or something cheesy like that. You know, those little random like jokes that kids tell in high school. I mean, elementary or middle school, maybe high school too, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Those jokes where people, I can't put that one on there like that. I have to put it over here because I cut it, so. See. Nicholas is crying because he's locked up. Just in case you're wondering what that noise is, it is Nicholas. He's locked up and the little roommate is asleep. And it's just me and you. And we're crafting. And it's already 7 minutes. Have I really been talking 7 minutes? I haven't did anything yet. Good grief. Alright, so here we are. I like Boo. I want to stamp a house and stuff too. I packed up some of my stamps that I think I was telling the ladies that were in the live chat, and whoever watched it later on. I have been packing up my stuff. The problem is, even though I tell you all that I'm not really concerned about being super meticulous, I am very meticulous. I really am meticulous when it comes to a lot of stuff. So I'm quite sure if I really didn't care about it, I could just chuck it all in the box. But you know, I was talking to my aunt on the telephone today because she said she wasn't coming today to, you know, she wasn't getting on the road from Houston because the weather is supposed to be a hurricane, but I don't think it's going to come to this area where I am at. I guess you can consider us like mainland. There's not much water here in this area to carry the storm. Not where I live, at least. But she was saying, okay. She was saying, you know, what were we talking? I was telling her about packing, and now that she wasn't coming, I didn't have to be so frantic. She's still coming, just not today. I could take my time and go through things more. And she was like, yeah, I'll be there before Monday. But I think she'll arrive like on Wednesday or Thursday. You know, I've been knowing her for all my life, so. She could shock me, and she could be like, hey, I'm here. And I'd be like, oh, you're here. But I don't think so. I always have to check right here because you all know that I told you before that sometimes I put the stamp on backwards. And then it's just one solid stamp versus how it's supposed to look. I went to Michael's to see if archival ink had a tube not tube, a re-inker. Nope, not this Michaels. I like that. It's very subtle. It's kind of odd. I think what I'll do on this one is the exact same thing, just a little bit different. I hope you are liking this video, and I hope you made something for World Card Day as well. If so, leave the link in the comment section. I'll come over and check you out if I'm not subscribed to you. But I think most of the people that well, I can't say that. Some people I'm not subscribed to, but most people I am sub to. I think, at least. I haven't been able to watch a lot of videos lately because I've been so out of it. Like, I have a lot of things going on in my head emotionally, and you know, it's wearing on me. My thoughts are just wearing me down, wearing me down, wearing me down. And hopefully I can just get my act together and not let it bother me so much. I am not going to use that little short strip. I'm going to use a whole another strip, and then we're going to make a few cards. I'm going to try to make at least 3 or 4 cards, because this can go in my swap to my swap partner. You hear Nicholas? You probably do hear Nicholas. He's mad at me. He's locked up. Just cut that strip right there. And try to make another banner. But this time I'm going to make it on both sides. You know, this would have been cool if I would have sat there and made a card with just eyeballs, but I didn't want to do that. Okay. So here we are, a little banner. And you know, I can't not make a card not using washi since it's World Card Day. I'm gonna switch seasons, I guess, and make a few more cards. I have this Dollar Tree paper I've been using as a front. I've been using these as bases, and then I've just been using the Dollar Tree product as the card front and just stamping random images on it. I have like 7 videos that are behind, not behind, but just waiting for me to put, you know, publish. I have to edit a few, not edit, but I have to put in the tags, and if I have to link anything in there, I have to put all those links in. So I record my videos on my phone, and then no, that was crazy. That was crazy. I record my videos on my phone, and then I go to the computer if they need to be adjusted, like any additional stuff. But if they're okay, I've just published them from my phone, and I have a few that need editing. You know, they're still in production, I guess you can say. So that is those 2 little cards. I think I'm going to stamp this house again a few times on this card, because it looks, you know, I don't like to put my houses or any of my images directly in the middle. I like to have you look for stuff. I don't want you to go directly to the middle. I want you to go all over the card when you're looking at stuff. Okay, let's see if I can do this without jacking it up. And there we go. I really like it. If like I said, if I had some embossing, that card would have really popped and been slightly sparkly on a different wave. I probably can go over it with some glossy accents. I probably will. I have gold glossy accents, I think. Not glossy accents. Stickles, so I can go over that, and I can put in the window. I can do something in the window. We'll see. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to use this blue card base. Today on the live stream I made a nautical altered notebook, and I'm going to use some of the things that I didn't get a chance to use in that book, the notebook, on this card, which is some stickers. But first I'm going to pull out some paper and create a little top. This paper is from the Dollar Tree, and it has, I guess you can consider this wood grain. And since, you know, people go to the beach and they walk along the planks, I'm going to probably pull out one of these to use. I really, if you have a Dollar Tree close by, recommend you trying this. This is very thin. It's super thin, but you already know what you're getting from the Dollar Tree. So it's going to be good for you if you need a card base or anything like that. And I'm just using my scissors. I don't feel like messing around with that paper trimmer. I went to Michael's today to get a replacement, and well, you don't know if you don't know. Michael's has a sale, buy one get one half off on their tools, and I was like, oh, that's a good deal, I guess, if you need all of that. But I don't need, I didn't need all of that. I only wanted 2 blades because it comes in a pack of 2. So I just got 2 blades. Can you believe that? I didn't get any extra. I didn't get that. So I went there and I think I spent like $7.26 on them. I think it was $7.26. I did purchase something else. It's going to go in friend mail. Hopefully she, well, I'm going to tell her what I bought it for, the intended use that I want her to use it for. Can you believe that? I'm going to tell somebody what I want them to use their craft stuff. Yep, I'm losing it slowly. But hopefully she'll like it. And yeah, that is weird looking. Very weird looking. I'm not going to do that. I think I'll just go with this. Yep, because that's perfect, right? Super duper perfect. And the last time I tried to put it on the paper, it did not work out. So I'm going to put it right on here, and I'm just going to varnish it down really well. And I'm going to try to remember, excuse the shaking, try to remember not to put it too close to the edge, because it's not going to be close to the edge. I'm not going to round the corners on this, because I don't think it needs rounding, especially since it's supposed to be like the beach. This tear tape I'm using came from Joanne, the Miss Sparkle company, and it works pretty well for me. It's kind of, thin. The dimensions are thin. I did get the thinner one and a larger size. I don't know the dimensions, but I did get it, and I've used that as well. But this is the first thing I grabbed out, and that's what we're going to be working with. I'm trying to, remember all the things that where I got the things from. In case you're wondering, you can go get it. I got it from Joanne. The Joanne here is not fully stocked. I saw someone posting pictures of their, not that I don't need it, but I saw them posting pictures of washi tape, and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And I went to Joanne, not to look for that, but to look for some other stuff. And then I look in all the sections that I like. So I look in the fabric section. I look in the cake decorating section for molds. I look in the glue section because I love glue. I look in the paper section because I don't have to explain the paper to you. And then I look in the craft section, like the stamps, the jewelry making. I look in just about every section they have except for, yep, I look in every section. Except for like the pillows and cushions, because I haven't gotten into that yet, I guess, and I don't want to really get into that. We're going to use this right here, and we're just going to plop these right on here. We're not going to make a big fuss or anything about it. And so I'm going to just set up a little beach scene on the boardwalk. So we got the umbrella, we got the chair, We need this drink and some flip-flops. I'll put the flip-flops right down here. And I'm going to, nope, I moved that stamp. I was going to stamp it, but I moved my sunglasses stamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hat, I'll take the hat, and I'm going to take off one layer of dimension. We're at 20 minutes already. Good grief, Charlie Brown, right? I say that a lot when I'm like, what has happened to the time? And I'm going to take some more tear tape. I'm going to try to make one more card. This card won't have a sister card or a brother card because I only have one set of stamps like that in my reach. Anybody want a slightly used cat? If you do, let me know. I'll even pay for the first bag of cat food for you. You know, I know that Nicholas probably feels slighted a little bit because, you know, the baby is here. But I do still love and care about him. But as I told you all before, I never really considered him to be my fur baby. I love him and care about him. If he gets sick, I'll be sad. But I never really considered him to be like my child. Okay. We're going to be using this paper right here. It's mint colored. And we're going to be using this paper pad next. This paper pad I've made a few videos with this. So it's kind of like my Dollar Tree paper crafting series. But it's not, I haven't really been calling it like episode 1, 2, 3. It's not a true series, but it is a part of, you know, I've made a few videos from it. Again, the paper's real thin, but it makes great card toppers. Very good card toppers. And I was going to try to use these Dollar Tree stickers to go along with this project, but I don't think it's going to work out. And I'm just going to pull out a random color because I never got a chance to do this one. And I'm just going to tear it, I guess, along with the card so that it looks okay. So I'm off camera just a smidgen. I know when you see this video it's going to be too late, but this, at the beginning I was talking about Hobby Lobby. Today Hobby Lobby actually had good clearance. And you know, I always talk about Hobby Lobby and how their clearance is not really truly clearance. It's kind of like the 40% off section. But people tend to, and they did a study on this, and I guess I am a useless fact person. But people tend to buy things, so like say if something was regular price $2.99, right? We wouldn't buy it because it's $2.99. But the instant we see something like this, $2.99, guess what? We'll buy it because we see that red sticker tab and we think it's a deal when it's really not. It's just a ploy for the companies to sell stuff. So that's why I always do my math when I go to those places, you know, the clearance section. That's why you should shop from. But I always see, you know, the original price and is it worth me getting one around these corners, because, you know, I couldn't resist rounding corners on some kind of project. Sometimes I screw up rounding corners because I don't put the tab all the way in. I'm just like off a little bit. And I'm going to round these corners as well, but I wanted to use my 1/2 inch and not a full inch of paper, but I don't spy where I've put. It's right there. You just got to move something. That's what I always tell my boyfriend. He's like, I don't see it. I'm like, Did you look here? Oh, you know, I didn't even look there. So now I'm pulling his number. Here we go. I don't think I'm going to get rid of my score and trimmer, but I do believe that I'm going to stop using it for a while, so I may pack it up and use another one. I saw, is it a Recollection brand? I didn't buy it, but I saw a Recollection that has a score and a trimmer on the same line. It's just two different pulls, and I was like, oh, you are not that versed in that. Don't do that. Like, don't mess with it. It will not turn out right for anyone. And I'm going to use this score tape this round, and this score tape is from overseas. Works really well. You can see it has different writing in a different language written in there, which is cool. I really want to try to use some of my unbranded stamps, but I think I'll just do those not on camera and show them to you when I create with them, just because I don't want anyone to feel like I am marketing for a company that may or may not have asked permission to use the image likeness. Yep, because I'm not about editing and going back and changing things. I just, you know, I'm a team of one. So, and this team is not always on it. And I don't think I need to put, I am out of frame. Let's see. I've been having some issues with getting in frame. I do apologize. Good grief, I'm at 26 minutes. Oh my goodness. Time flies when you're having fun. But we created a few cards, and so we're gonna go ahead and pull this tear tape off. And I'm gonna finish making this card, hopefully. I'm at 27 minutes now. I know some of you have even less time than that. Look, it's crooked. Crooked. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna put this in the corner. No one puts baby in the corner, huh? I'm just gonna put the crooked side in the corner. How about that? And I have a co-worker. Oh no, I put it on the wrong side. I am such a crazy lady today. That's okay, because we'll make this a card like this. Yes. Yay. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna use some of these random little things to hopefully make this card work. If not, I'm in trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Whenever I try to speed up and do things really quickly, I end up goofing off. So I'm just going to go back at my natural pace, which is slow as I don't know what. I think I'm going to put this peace sign on here. Just because I like it. No other reason. And I'm going to pull out a stamp really quickly and stamp something. Now I told you all I've been packing up, so I've been moving stuff around, so I don't really have a lot of things over here. But I think I'm going to try this music note stamp, and it has like little hearts and things like that. I don't know yet. And now that I see some more words in my stamp set that I like the wonderful and delight, I am going to probably not even use this piece. Yay. See, I'm over here thinking and contemplating, and I'm gonna run out of time. I'm not stringing any videos together, so when I get to 31 minutes, I will stop and just share with you what I have, because it's World Card Making Day, and hopefully you've made a card for today. And we're going to put it right here. Look at that, beautiful. And I do like second generation stamps, but I'm not going to do that one that way. Just going to just had a crazy thought. Cannot share it though. It's a evil thought. A crazy evil thought. I have those from time to time. So I'm just cleaning off this stamp. I'm at 30 minutes, and it's going to be okay because, you know, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. And I'm just going to use Delight. I'm going to use Delight. Not the light, the light. And Love. Just like that. And I'm going to stamp it out. Ink it out, I mean, ink. Put some ink on there. And go from there. Just want to make sure it's good and covered. It does not seem like I've been running my mouth and creating for 20, 30 minutes. That is just crazy. And we're going to go just like that. Delightful. And that is it for this card on World Card Making Day, October 7th, 2017. So you just watched me create this card. I didn't get any edges. They're all plain and simple. And I don't know what this clock is, but it's a pretty clock. And I just put delightful and love, that little ticket. Kind of ticket to my heart. And then I made this beach theme one, which I think is probably my favorite of this little random hodgepodge of card things that I just pulled out. And I do like this, even though it's very subtle, you can't see it that well. I love it. I may put some stickles on it just to give it some pop, you know, a little popping. And it's 3 little houses, and it just says boo. And then on this one we did this, and it says boo with 3 little houses. So I hope you have found this, if nothing else, entertaining, and maybe you can share with me what you created on World Card Making Day. Thank you all for watching. Happy crafting.